Hey guys, welcome back for another vlog for Smart Money Saturday. Hopefully you guys have had an amazing week, and hopefully your January is off to a good start. I mean, we are like literally over halfway through with the month already. That is bananas. That is crazy. Like, I'm still shocked. Like, I can't even. I posted on Facebook the other day. I was like, the days are going by so fast. Like, it's so weird. Like, I'm just like, by the time it hits 5 o'clock every day, I'm just like, it's 5 o'clock. Like, and after that, it's like, it's done. Like, the day is pretty much over because it just flies by so fast after that. By the time it's like noon, I'm just like, it's already 12. Are you serious? But anyway, you know, I was thinking about that this week, and I was having this like emotional thing going on. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I was PMSing this week too, but like, so I was of course emotional. But I was kind of having this moment. And I'm just like, time is really flying by, and I didn't really know if I was sad about it, happy, or like, how do I really feel about it. But I realized, like, I think it's just it's anxiety. It's, oh my god, this is really happening. It's that kind of feeling. Like, I talked to you guys about it last week, like, and it's getting worse. Like, but it's really not a bad thing, and it's just kind of, it's just scary. It's like everything I said I was going to do, I'm doing it, and it's happening. Like, it's in process right now. As of tomorrow makes exactly 30 days till the date that I should have my down payment for my home saved up. So that in itself, like, literally, I'm like literally a month out from accomplishing that goal, a huge goal. And what that means for me and my family is basically, once I have that money in my account, I can go ahead and call my realtors and be like, hey, listen, I'm ready. And then I'm gonna follow up with my, well, first I'm gonna follow up with my my mortgage lender, who's already given me a pre-approval. I'm gonna follow up with him, make sure he has everything he needs, and by that time I should have my tax records for yeah, I will have my tax records for my for this year, for 2018, so I can get him that. Like, you know, he has to have 2 years of my business taxes or whatever, and then I'll have the money in my account for my down payment. So I'll be like, hey, this is what I'm working with, give me a final number, and then I can literally send over the email, forward the email over to my realtor team and say, hey, let's meet up, let's go ahead and sign the contract, you know, our contract, and then let's go ahead and start scheduling to see houses. So literally by the end of next month, I can be looking at homes, and I'm considering building, which would give me all of March, April, May, June. I don't want to stay here all of June, but it would give me basically 3 to 4 months. So it just depends. I don't know if that's enough time. I think you need 6 months to build, but it depends on homes. And if I don't build like from the ground up, then I would get something that's already like what you call a quick move-in home. And I'm pretty sure I can still pick out my amenities and kind of say, hey, I want this color scheme. And if that doesn't work, then I can always, which is my other option, and I think I'm gonna do this regardless. If I get a home that's already built, it's, you know, it's a fairly new home, maybe you've been on the market for 5 years, maybe built 5 years ago, something like that, then I'll just get me an interior designer to just kind of go with my home and just like make it beautiful. My goal is to have I think I should be releasing my book around the time that I'm waiting on that contract to come through too, officially. So I haven't announced anything in my book yet because I'm waiting on the final contract to come through, which will be sometime this week, I'm sure. So once that's released, once I receive that and execute it and everything, then I will tell you guys who I'm signing with to publish my book. And like, we'll probably have like a date, maybe a tentative date, but I don't think it's be exact date, but like a tentative date. But my goal is to do a housewarming party / book release party in my new home. That's my goal. So that's why I'm kind of like anxious about it, because it's like 2 big huge things. And by the time I do that, I should have my car, and I would have at least $15,000-$20,000 in the bank saved up in my emergency fund. So that just kind of, that feeling in itself would just be amazing. Like, I can't, like, having all those things met at the same time, all those goals met and accomplished at the same time, and just celebrating that moment would be amazing. And just from there on, it's going to be about paying off my student loans and living and building wealth. Because actually, another thing I did today was I opened up an account with Lending Club. It's a peer-to-peer investment club or account. So if you know anything about that, leave me a comment below. What do you think about it? I researched Upstart, Prosper. I think those were the top two. Lending Club. There was a few others, but Lending Club is the second oldest one. And I got a recent recommendation from another lady who's really big on investing and stuff. So I'm just gonna try it out. But I was already saying how, like, I want to be like an angel investor. And, you know, I know there's another one where you can, it's really all about small businesses. So you're lending to small businesses, which is really big for me. So I may end up doing two of them. This one here is just like, I think we lend to different couples or people who are getting loans for just different things. I think it's a variety of stuff. But and I may, because I researched a lot of them today, so I might be getting them mixed up. But I know there's one, they're really strict on the people that we loan the money to. Like, they check their education, like which school they went to, their income. They have to have a certain level of income, certain credit score, all that kind of stuff. So it basically decreases your level of risk as far as them defaulting on their loan. But I mean, I was just looking, and then I downloaded the app, and I was looking at the returns, like every month. Like, I could reinvest that money, you know, and get more and more, or I could just use the money, like the monthly dividends or whatever, and invest that, like save that up and bundle that up to buy, you know, small little properties. And my goal by the end of this year is to have 2 properties. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, I guess the fact that the time is going by so fast is like I'm getting close, like I'm getting closer and closer to that. And, you know, by the end of June, the major things that I really want, that's going to really lay the foundation for me and make me extreme. I'm already happy in who I am and what I already have. I have 2 beautiful children, and I'm healthy, I'm successful, I'm peaceful, I have good health. I feel I'm an attractive woman. I'm just gonna, you know what I mean, come on. I'm not conceited, but like, I'm an attractive woman. Like, I feel good about who I am. Like, there's nothing, no material thing that can come and fill any kind of void. There's no void. But it's like that, the base stuff is there already. And so the things, the extra stuff that I've been wanting for years, I will have those things. And that's where I'm at. So it's like I'm adding the icing on the cake. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, I'm finally getting my icing. I've been working on building the substance right within myself, you know, going through a lot of, you know, going through my own therapy for things that I've endured in my life, and which you'll read about in my book. I always refer people to my book. I can't wait till my book is released, because I can talk about the stuff that I really want to talk about, but I don't want to give anything away right now, because people will ask questions, which I want to start a conversation. I want it to be all conversation, because there's so many people who can relate to what's going to be in my book. But I don't want to give you bits and pieces. I want to be able to give the full story, and I want you to know the full story, because you would have already read it. You'd be like, oh man, so what did you do with this, and how did you do that, how did you overcome that? What, you know, I want a dialogue about that. So you'll probably hear me say, you know, you'll read about that in my book a lot until the book is released, and we can talk about it. But anyway, not to digress, you know, I've done my own healing, you know, my own therapy. I've gone through therapy, and, you know, just accomplished so many goals for myself, like my own personal life, my children, and things like that. So now it's like, it's time for me to get my icing, and I deserve it. I've been waiting, I've been putting in a lot of work, so it's time for my icing. But after that, you know, of course, it's like, okay, what's next? And I'm so excited, because I already know what's next. It's like building wealth. And, you know, in 5 years, somebody might say, oh yeah, Shamanda Burston, she's worth this amount of millions of dollars. That's gonna be an amazing feeling. And then it's gonna, people can look back on my life and say, God, she started from here though, like, and now she's worth this amount. You know, nobody can put a dollar amount on who I am and what I'm worth, but financially, right, let's think realistically. That's gonna be an amazing feeling, because you'll be able to see you started from the bottom. So I'm excited, y'all. 30 days as of tomorrow, 30 days until I'm finished with my down payment for my home and I can get started on this process. So let's stay focused. Thank you for subscribing if you have already, and if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you everyone for commenting. Tomorrow I might have some time, and I think I want to go back. I want to go through and follow everybody who follows me. So if you get a follow from me or subscribe, sorry, then I'm just to be showing support and saying thank you. I want to follow, you know, the people who follow me, and you know, just show you guys that I really appreciate you guys. And I'm sorry if I don't get to comment back a lot, but tomorrow I want to do that. I have 2 contracts and I'm filming and trying to stay on a schedule film. Please make sure you go back and look at all the vlogs that I filmed throughout the week. That'll help me. I'm almost there as far as the 1,000 subscribers, and then the 4,000 the 4,000 hours needed to monetize my channel. I'm so close. So guys, help me out. Make sure you view the vlog in its entirety, and then like I said, look at the ones from early in the week. I do one on Mondays for Mental Health Monday. If you have any questions about mental health or addictions, please send them to me, a comment, and I'll answer those. I do one for on Wednesdays called Working Wisdom Wednesday. I give you some career advice or bring up a topic from work or something like that. So if you have anything that you're going through or have experience that you want me to talk about or ask me if I've endured it, leave a comment below and I answer that. I do one for Freedom Friday. The one I did this week was so funny because I had 2 people who pop up in my vlog, so you gotta check that one out. So that one is talking about my life as a self-employed business owner now. I've been doing this for like, I think actually next week will make the month. I said a month in my vlog, but I think it's next week that makes the month. But so almost a month I've been 100% self-employed, no job, just self-employed contracts, working through my own business, all that kind of stuff. And I do, of course, Smart Money Saturday. So if you have any ideas of any other vlogs you want, please let me know. I can't wait for you guys to see my house. I get my house. I'm gonna do a home tour. I think I'm gonna add one for cooking. So I'll do something, a vlog for cooking, because I'm vegetarian, so people ask me about that. I'm gonna definitely do one for parenting. I've been putting that off for so long, but I want to, you know, you guys to kind of see that and give you some suggestions, especially if you're a single parent. Like, we'll talk. Let's figure this thing out together, right? Because my children are entering a new phase. They'll both be in middle school this year, both of them. So I can't wait to see you guys can meet them officially. And then anything else, you know. And then of course I'm going to start back filming my Life with Shamanda. I gotta do season 2, which is kind of a follow-up from season 1. I left off where I'm moving to Atlanta, so I haven't vlogged or haven't filmed the second part of that, which will start with me, you know, being in my new home and all that stuff. So you'll get to see that, and so much stuff has transpired in my personal life that I can't wait for people to kind of see, you know, how I kind of manage that and the behind the scenes of everything that's going on. So I'm excited about what's to come, and I want you guys to help me reach my goal, and so that I could help people, you know, learn. And I feel like I'm getting stopped up again. You probably can hear it. Like, I'm like, what is going on here? But anyway, I ain't complaining because I'm definitely not as sick as I was last week or 2 weeks ago. You see what I'm saying? Time is going by super fast. I don't even know. Like, really? And it's probably because I work for myself and make my own schedules. I'm like, oh, you gotta be here from here to here. So that's probably part of it too. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling. I will see you guys next week. Don't forget to comment below and let me know what you think. Tell me where you are with on your journey. And like I said, I will be subscribing back to you guys. So I'll see you soon. Bye bye.